All right, guys, so here's the first side project of the day. Have two old Honda motors here, Honda engines, I should say. ATC 90 on this side, points motor. ATC 110, much older one, also points. A lot of the parts seem interchangeable. If you guys want to comment, you either agree or disagree. I don't give a shit either way. Anyway. So I got this head. It's actually 105 cc's. You guys could see that. I got all this stuff for free. It was from a bike I bought. The guy just threw it in. So I'm not sure if it's junk or not. I got a good transmission, at least shifting wise, on this one, but there's not much to it. And I got a pretty chewed up sprocket. I got a good sprocket on this one, but a bad stator. But have a nice high compression cylinder head, etc. over here. But like I said, I have this. That's 90 cc's. This is the 110. I haven't Googled the difference in horsepower. Was able to get on eBay a 110 piston in good shape. My problem with this cylinder is that it's chipped right there. You guys could see that. Not a huge deal, but if you look at where this is going to go, let's see if I could do this one-handed. Probably not. Hey. God! All right, I'm going to do this with two hands, and I'll get back to you guys. All right, sorry about that little meltdown there. Anyway, you could see it's just showing a little bit of a hole there where the crack is. So my plan is to just hit that with a little burring bit, kind of clean it up a little bit. I'm going to hit it with some MIG weld, see if I could shape it back, and then either mill it or just file it down on the backside. All right, so my camera died on that. I didn't want to wait around doing nothing here. You can see I just cleaned it up, ground it out a little bit, getting ready to weld. And then I have a lot of dirt in between the cylinder fins here, guys. So just taking a long skinny burn bit, probably just loosen up with this and then get the screwdriver in there. I'd like to, lightly sand this, whatever I could do, and then give it a little bit of high temp black before I put it back together. All right, so here's the setup I went with, guys. It's kind of an awkward part. I needed it to be sideways like that, so I just put it in this little machinist vise I have. I got the MAP gas torch ready. Gonna start heating the cast iron, all around as best I can. Trying to get good penetration on it, and then what I'll do is after I weld, I'll just kind of take the torch and let it cool a little bit, put a little heat back in, let it cool, and then kind of like pull the torch away, farther and farther away, and just kind of let it cool very slowly down. So hopefully nothing cracks. All right, as we expected, guys, did not weld spectacularly, but I think I got enough meat on it. I got just enough overhang on this side that I could mill it back flat, and I got a little extra on the back for some strength. Like I said, I'm just gonna slowly cool it down. As it cools, I'll wait like half a minute or so, and then kind of just keep giving it a little heat and let it slowly work its way back down. I also have a broken fin over there, but I don't know if I'm gonna go that crazy. I don't think that'll affect anything. So it's looking pretty good. Must say, this adapter to put this roll lock sanding pad on the grinder here One of the best side projects I ever did a few years ago. Got this nice and smooth. These are for aluminum, I believe, but they work great for something like this because they're not going to take off much material. I could do it real quick and show you guys. It barely even throws a spark. It's very forgiving. You just go nice and slow. You can see I unfortunately did not get full penetration. It's probably because this is cast iron and I'm MIG welding it, but I believe it's going to be much stronger than it was. You can see I kind of just built it up on the backside. And the other thing too I should have mentioned earlier, guys, is this has a gasket that goes into this groove here. It was only the outside edge that was really showing, so I probably would have been fine anyway, but it was killing me just to see that. And I was curious if I could weld this cast iron, so who knows in the future if I had something like a bigger crack or if it broke in two pieces, if I could put it back together. But we're gonna call this side project done. I'm just waiting on some parts. I'm gonna put the motor together, and then you guys are gonna see what this is going in. I'm building this for my son. It's actually going in a Yamaha Blaster chassis, so it'll be a Blaster frame, etc., and Honda ATC 110 engine.